But I wasn't scammed this time. I poor planning. I listened to my parents, didn't talk to the actual person I'm buying to. We not operate under false assumptions about how I would assume or how I want that person run his business. So what happened was I went to the place early in the morning. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna get this car for 24 hours so I can test drive it. I'm gonna take it to the legal search place. I'm gonna take it to the mechanic. If I like the car, I'm gonna buy it. Dude said I went up there. He was like, I don't rent cars. I don't rent cars to people. No. Okay, this is his car. Um, it was like this mom and pop dealership, a small business dealership, and so I had to figure some things out. Then I was in an area I didn't recognize. I found a mechanic nearby that would check out the car for me. So blah blah blah. We check out the car. Turns out there were a shit ton of things fucked with that car. Shit braking system, a broken braking system, a oil leaks, fixing the inside because the interior mats were deteriorated. That would cost a lot of money. Just the whole thing was a huge fixer upper that I just could not afford and did not want to take up. So that was fucked. And then I thought I was gonna take the car with me, so I didn't get a ride home. I didn't think about that, and I ended up having to take the bus home, which the bus wasn't bad. I kind of enjoyed that bus ride. You know I find the beauty in the small things. I'll entertain myself to forget how much I to forget my sorrows, I guess. So we entertained ourselves. We played a couple games with ourselves in the bus camera. We talked to some NPCs. Very fun, very fun. But I did miss my interview, and that kind of sucked. I talked to the lady, so I'm hoping that she emails me back, and we can reschedule for a day I can see her, I guess. Um, but I'm also going Chipotle by the end of the week. That's another shit thing that happened to me. Something that's also stressing me out. Just working at Chipotle. It's so stressful. And I just figured out that Marquez makes 50 cents more than me. Now, I did the math. With how, excuse me, with how much I work, I realized 50 cents more is about $15 more at the end of the pay. Shit, that's $30 more at the end of the pay period. Damn, 15 I can take. 15 that's a Whataburger meal. $30 something. Oh, come on now. That's six Little Caesars already. Four, five. I'm gonna say five because tax. But then Carla told me. I asked Carla because I like Marquez is lying to me. Has to be. I don't believe it. I talked to Carla. You know what Carla told me? She said, "Yeah, back of house people usually make 13 an hour." I'm sorry, what? I'm a trainer. I'm gonna check when I get home if I'm actually making 13 an hour, just so I know if my woes are warranted. But come on now, if I'm not making 13 an hour, I'm kind of being shysted because I'm doing so much more than just back of house, right? If I'm just like Yusef, You're at prep only. Just clean dishes. Just prep chicken. Just make chips and bag them if you have to. No worries, bro. No worries. I got that shit. But it's not just that I'm doing, Going up in line, I'm helping line because we're always so fucking understaffed, and I'm going above and beyond what I usually do, which I guess grants me the respect of my peers and my bosses, but respect doesn't put money in my pocket. I can be respected and get paid 13 an hour. Just saying. So we'll see. But what also really bothered me is that every time I go up in front, I always tell myself two things. First of all, Youssef, however long you stay after, you're still getting paid for that time. Don't trip. There's still money going to your pocket. You're still getting paid for the time you're giving to this company. Okay, fine. The second thing I told myself is, sorry, blanked out. The second thing I told myself is, we're all getting paid the same thing at the end of the day. We're all getting paid the same thing. It doesn't matter what you do because you're still getting paid extra for the time. You're still getting paid for the time you're here. But lately, I've just been so stressed, so snappy at people at Marquez. Really, I've just, I don't know, I've just been pissed, bro. I really have just been pissed. And yesterday, yesterday, it's a good day. Marquez makes fun of me every now and then, calls me a fag, calls me gay. Nigga talks a lot, so I don't really care. Right? I explain myself to him. I put myself out there. I'm honest with him with any question he asks me. I tell him what I like and what I don't like. So, effectively, if he's been listening to me, he knows I'm not gay. I guess. I guess I'm bi. I guess I can be considered bi. I don't really like men. You know what I like. I prefer women overall, sexually and physically and emotionally. But if someone wants to give me head is head. I'm not gonna discriminate. It's gonna feel the same because the mouth is a fucking mouth. But and fuck it, I like what I like. But yeah, he was making fun of me that day. No big deal. He makes fun of me almost every. He makes fun of me a lot, and it's not like I'm not saying anything back. Right? I make fun of him back, but we were supposed to smoke a blunt together, which we did. And I got the Rillos. I got the cigarillos, the blunt